everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. First things first, I chapter all my videos. So if you don't want to hear my spiel at the beginning, just use that scroll bar right there at the bottom and move on over to the music and the reaction. Second thing second, this is not a replacement for the artist or their original video. I leave a link to their channel and the video in my description. So feel free to go over there and check out their original content because I am definitely not a substitute. But please watch this one first because we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I have been starting a new trend as of March 1st where I'm trying to reply more to comments that come to the channel when you guys leave them on the videos. I was trying to respond to them before, and it just was taking up so much of my time. But now that I'm dedicating more time to the channel and basically going all in on it, since I've had such ill luck trying to find another job, I figured why not pay attention to this thing that I love to do so much and the community that I've grown to love so much. So trying to respond more to all of them, and you guys were adamant that Shambles Live needs to be my next watch for BAND-MAID. And I'm super stoked. I can't say enough how much I've fallen in love with this band just from the few times I've listened to them. And you guys don't even know. So there's a bunch of videos. I think the first one dropped yesterday. It was Dimash, where I showed Crystal Dimash. I basically did like 6 in one day where I just showed her a bunch of people from the channel that she'd never seen before. Diana Ankudinova and Casey Chambers and who else? Oh, Gabriel Enrique, that's coming up, which she lost her freaking mind to. Same with Diana. Diana, guys, stay tuned for that. She literally, like, she enters a whole nother dimension. Also, I should say, that reminds me, I am starting to post more on Instagram and TikTok. Like I said, I'm trying to go all in on this now. So taking all that extra time that I was doing trying to find work and dedicating it to trying to do more social stuff and more movie stuff. So that's happening as well. And because of that, I'm also dropping previews and kind of like little clips of fun moments from the videos, so you know kind of what's coming whenever I can. And I'll have to do it for that Crystal and Diana Ankudinova one because it was like her brain glitch. She didn't know what to do. But I also showed her BAND-MAID, and she was so excited she made me restart it. So there's a lot to come with Crystal in the channel, so look forward to that. But getting back to this one, you, like I said in the last comment of the one that the video that I did, which I think was hate, you guys were, first of all, so supportive. Thank you so much. Thank you for not being too upset with me. Some of you were very upset with me that I interrupted a solo, like I paused in the middle of a solo. I feel like their whole thing is solos, though. Like, how are you coming at me? Like, they have so many solos. It's hard to know, like, when you can stop, and I gotta stop it. So I don't know, but a lot of you were like, don't worry about it. The fact that you replayed it is all that matters. And I definitely, how could I not replay it? These guys are awesome. So I'm super stoked for this one, just because of how much you guys said. You're not going to believe it. Also, apparently they have like over 100 tracks and they're all pretty solid. That's crazy. I did look up, a lot of you were saying you got to see them live because that's why their live performances are so good. And I looked them up for the tour, even though I don't really have the money, but the tour for this year is like all in Japan. So there's no real way for me to see them unless I go to Japan, which that's definitely not in the cards right now. So hopefully, someone said, I think in one of the comments, that they might be doing US dates at the end of the tour. So at the end of the year. But if that happens, guys, you got to ping me in a comment or something like that in case I miss it, because I got to see these guys live. They're insanely good. I'm super stoked for it. But let's get to this video. That's the good news, is that when you can't be there live, they do post the videos. So I'm going to jump into this one with you. This is BAND-MAID Shambles, the official live video. I'm super stoked. Who's ready to rock, right? Let's do it. Okay, drummer. Double bassing? Hell yeah! Oh, that bass, baby. Give it. What an intro! Okay, that is some legendary rock posing right there. Like, who's with me? That was some legendary rock. Look at it. With the light coming down and everything like that. That's awesome. I love that. Like, I know that they have the outfits. I don't want to call them costumes because it's what they wear out on stage and it fits their whole motif of the BAND-MAID kind of thing. But I can totally see them too wearing that kind of like retro 80s hard rock gear. They're just so solid. And that drummer, like, that wasn't an easy like little riff at the beginning there. That was a decent solo. And you guys already know I'm in love with the bassist. Her skill is unmatched. Also, I've said this in a past video, but I don't know if you heard it when I said it the last time, so I'll say it again now. I do have the captions on for this. Excuse me. I do have the captions on for this. I do try to just listen and not pay as much attention to the lyrics the first time around because I kind of get wrapped up in the music, but I will try to read along with it. You may not see the captions, though, pop up in the version of the video that you watch because I try to make the sound quality the best for you while you're listening, which means I pull this down from their YouTube channel and it doesn't record the captions with it. So, and then I overlay that for better sound quality and video quality onto the video of me recording right now. So the software that I use to capture all of this when I'm doing it doesn't have great sound quality on what I'm listening to. So this is how I circumvent that with my editing, but I can't get the captions in there. So if I'm commenting on the captions or reading the music, or if you're like, why didn't you have the captions on? I do, you just may not see it. That's the whole spiel. Let's get back into this. I had to stop for that pose. Like, this is like legendary rock and roll kind of pose right there, which, I mean, they know what they're doing. They're awesome. Wow. Guys, they are so good. And it's kind of crazy. I'm sitting here thinking, like, I can't help but think about seeing them live and what it must be like to be in the crowd for a performance like this. Um, and I don't think I've ever been to a concert where like they're going this hard. I've been to a few festivals where I've been in the audience for maybe bands that I wasn't there to see, like, you know, the people who were opening for the band I was there to see. But I think the stuff that I've most seen in concert has been more I want to say like storyteller, singer, songwriter kind of stuff. Like Tom Petty, I saw him in concert a couple times. Billy Joel. Uh, I've seen a whole lot of Dave Matthews, which I know is like you're not supposed to admit that for some reason. I mean, Dave Matthews is a good musician. I don't know why people hate on him so much. I think he just got overplayed. But I mean, I grew up in the era of Dave Matthews being Dave Matthews. Like, and even before that, I was kind of everyone in my high school was kind of tuned into him way before he became super popular. And so I have just been to so many Dave concerts. But that none of that stuff is like this, where I went to a Spin Doctors concert. It wasn't this hard. I'm trying to think. I mean, I've been to many concerts. I don't know why I can't think of all of them right now, but I just don't think I've ever heard something live that went this hard, this consistently, in a great way. I'm not putting them down at all. I love this. I'm saying that makes me want to see them even more. They're just shredding, and they're all, the way they complement each other with their skill is incredible. Like, you can tell that each one of them individually is really talented, but they're not overshadowing each other. Like, when one steps up, the other one comes to meet, and it's just kind of like this give and take. That's the way great bands should always be. But I'd even say this is harder. Like, I'm trying to think of bands that I grew up on, and like, this is harder than Aerosmith. This is more like Metallica, which I definitely grew up. The Black Album I have memorized. So I feel like it's more of that. Maybe that's why I love it so much, because it's that like hard rock, fast moving, like get to it music. But they're playing with such skill. There's not a missed note. There's not a missed beat. I just have such admiration for people that can play at this speed and at this level and do it so meticulously and so accurately. It's really dope. I can't believe you guys introduced me to this band. It's quickly becoming my favorite band. Love it. Love it. Bro. Wow. I think that drummer was smiling through the whole thing. The whole thing. That was insane. Also, I think their showmanship is next level. How much they're into getting the crowd into it and pleasing the crowd is so awesome. It's so dope to see. And I feel like, you know, a lot of musicians, a lot of artists aspire to do that, but it's not as easy as you think it is to like pull in the crowd like that, even when they're, you know, on your side, even when they want you to succeed and be awesome. These guys are just crushing it. Dude, I love them. You guys are right. I can't get enough. And you've been also great in the comments of suggesting the next ones for me to watch. So I've got a pretty decent list. Normally, this is when I'd be like, tell me which one to watch next. And I've got like 15 in the queue already. So definitely going to try to watch them as I go along here and like pepper them out through the next couple of weeks as I, you know, plan the move and everything else. But this is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for introducing me to this band. Another person, a couple people actually said in the comments that I should check out another Japanese, I think they're Japanese as well, woman band, or maybe they said Asian. I can't remember. Forgive me. Called Love Bites. So let me know in the comments if you second that emotion, because I'm always down to check out new artists. But these guys are fire. This was awesome, awesome live performance, and what showmanship, man. They really are fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you made it this far, you know I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a banger week. And if you're not, it's time to turn it around. Let's turn it around together. Remember, don't wait for life to be easy to be happy. That thing was a banger. Like, I just got to listen to it again.